Alright, another update. I've been sick with really bad flu, so I haven't had really a chance, even if I could update, because I couldn't talk for a couple of days there. Cut to the chase. Sweet, sweet mercy. Look at that. Stoked. So, I actually just got this in only a few minutes ago, but a little recap on everything that happened. Crank mains all came in right on, like, I think the difference is 1/10 of a thousandth different between all 87, 86, 86, 87, 87. That was super awesome. Expected though from aftermarket crank. Anyways, and then in the bearings, the main bearing clearance, and after measuring the mains with the bearings in them and subtracting the crank, I came up with larger measurements in the plastic gauge, or more clearance in the plastic gauge. It's not really big. I mean, calls for 0035. Between 002 and 0035 is max clearance, and so if anything on number 3 and 4, I'm right on the cusp of it, but it's within range. And you know, 1 is 30 and 5 is 30, and then 2 is 32. So it's, I mean, I guess if I was going just off this, it might be a little loose, but then again, when the plastic gauge all came in right at 2, I don't know how accurate the plastic gauge should be or shouldn't be in comparison, but at any rate, if I took either measurement, I am within range, so I'm gonna run with it. And it feels, man, it feels really nice. It's good. Yeah, super happy with that. On top of that, I did the M play. They call for 3 thousandths, between 3 and 9 thousandths. I landed on 4, which is perfect. So can't complain at all, and it's really coming along. And yeah, it's just, man, I'm probably gonna stand here for hours doing this. It's just it's really satisfying. Some other stuff that I did before this was I've been on this most this afternoon. I actually, just before I got sick, I did all the casting flash. The machine shop originally cut all the flashing off the 455 and that. They didn't do it on this one. I didn't ask them. I didn't ask them to do it on the 455 either, but you know, I had the time or whatever, and I just used this. I don't have my compressor. I don't have the compressor or anything, so I just use these piece of crap. Focus. You know, serrated bits from the hardware store. They're a couple bucks each, and whether this thing focuses or not, I got down in there and came up fine. And then so the big thing was getting this out and washing it, and because I've been sick, I hadn't had a chance, so I got it out today and brushed everything down. Made sure there's no crap anywhere or anything, because all the filings and stuff got up in the lifter bores, of course. And then, yeah, oiled it up again and dropped the crank in. Stoked. I guess next thing, I measured the rod journals. I haven't done the rods yet. Somewhere. Oh, yeah, the rod journals, they all identical. So I'm gonna do rod side clearance maybe tomorrow. I'll measure that, and then I just gotta. I gotta do the piston, the ring gap again. not have to do it, but because the shop already did it, but that's the point of this whole exercise anyway. So yeah, tomorrow I'll do the ring gap and maybe do the side clearance for the crank, come in with that. But at any rate, the things fits together really nice. Part of me is like, was still wondering about the difference between the plastigage, unless I'm just blind and I was reading the plastigage at 2 and I should have been reading at 3. That would make a lot more sense. If it was 003, you know, as opposed, because when I did the last video I was showing, but it wasn't focusing. But I mean, there's not much of a difference on the page, that's for sure, of on the paper between 2000 and 3000. So maybe that would make more sense if I just sucked at eyeballing stuff. And then if the plastigage came in at 0.03 of an inch and I just screwed that up, I'm totally happy with that as well, because that's right on the money anyways. So yeah, another update with not really much action. I guess I put more stuff happening in these videos. I just point in a notebook, and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do this for hours, but it's nice. Cool. All right, cheers.